Neon lights flicker on Cheyenne Street. Click, snap, jet streams in concrete heat. Photographers hustle, Nella skyline breathe. Jets roar, shadows dance in the relentless beat. Afterburners blaze, blue streaks in the night. Shouting pixels, breaking twilight. Urban grit unseen, camera shutter tight. Jets cut through air, photographer's sight. Rush in the dark, sonic booms on rise. Capturing the flame where the horizon lies. Dodging trucks and shadow cities, underbelly spies. Living the chase under neon skies. Rolling beasts, iron birds on steel rails. Homeless huddled under the freeway fails. Tweakers dart lost in the frantic tales. Photographers clicking amidst the rugged trails. Motion jets, fiery thrust. Concrete jungle, trust in the rush. Dark lenses, focus, capturing the must. Urban decay mixed with the afterburner's dust. Trucks rumble by, economy's relentless dance. Jets in the night, it's a midnight dance. Click, snap, blur, chance after chance. Photographers immortalize the once-in-a-lifetime trance. Bush rumble, burners blaze, blue streaks in the night. Shouted pixels, breaking twilight. Urban grit unseen, camera shutter tight. Jets cut through air, photographer's sight. Rush in the dark, sonic booms on rise. Capturing the flame where the horizon lies. Dodging trucks and shadow cities, underbelly spies. Living the chase under neon skies. Rush in the dark, sonic booms on rise. Capturing the flame, the rumors huddled under horizon lies. Dodging trucks and shadow cities, underbelly spies. Living the chase under neon skies. Roaring beasts, iron birds on steel rails. Homeless huddled under the freeway fails. Tweakers dart lost in the frantic tales. Photographers clicking amidst the rugged trails. Fluid motion jets, fiery thrust. Concrete jungle trust in the rush. Dark lenses, focus, capturing the must. Urban decay mixed with the afterburner's dust. Trucks rumble by, economy's relentless dance. Jets in the night, it's a midnight dance. Click, snap, blur, chance after chance. Photographers immortalize the once-in-a-lifetime trance. Blur motion, jets fiery thrust. Concrete jungle, trust in the rush. Dark lenses, focus, capturing the must. Urban decay mixed with the afterburner's dust. Trucks rumble by, economy's relentless dance. Jets in the night, it's a midnight dance. Click, snap, blur, chance after chance. Photographers immortalize the once-in-a-lifetime trance.
Sky full of iron birds, wings kissed by the dawn. Shutter clicks echo, memories are born. High altitude art frames boundless sky, capturing the soul in a single eye. Pilot steady hands, cruising through the stratos. Crew weaving tales in cabins like shadows. Lenses on the runway, passion takes flight. Photographers kneel, chasing the light. Pilot steady hands, cruising through the stratos. Crew weaving tales in cabins like shadows. Lenses on the runway, passion takes flight. Photographers kneel, chasing the light. Sky snapshots, tales from the air. Moments frozen, stories to share. Mile high dreams in every shot. Aviation bliss we never forgot. Photographers chronicle every age.
Welcome to X Day Tuesday, everybody. I'm Tony.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ryan, and I'm in the mood after that song.
I know, right? It's just like,
We
It's
need to
me
put
in
an
the
album
mood.
together and put it on Apple Music.
we
Spotify.
do. So tell us in the comments, you guys, what do you think of our songs? I think they're pretty
and
awesome.
we haven't even played all the cool.
No, in
Those
fact,
are pretty good, but I mean, we've got some great ones.
we've
Yeah,
got.
those are
I think
great.
we're gonna debut another one. Let's debut our new Red Flag one tomorrow night. What do you say, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
good
let's
idea.
do that on the-
Or we
Or-
can save it for like a premiere on a music video that we're working on.
And just so you guys know, me, Aaron, and Ryan will not be dancing in the music video.
No, but
Yeah, speak for
Ryan
yourselves.
and I have been talking, and we do have a plan.
I'm glad you said
to
talking,
do like an
brother.
office, like Michael Scott, Dwight, Scranton Electric City
Oh dear Lord!
music video.
All
That's right.
Eventually.
That's right.
On that note, we better start the live stream. So if you're not sure what X Day Tuesday is all about, well, it's pretty much as the name implies. You want to know what's in our X feed? Then you tune in on Tuesday nights for X Day Tuesday. It's as easy as that. So it looks like we got a couple welcome messages. Ryan, you want to get
Yeah,
those?
Joe checking in says hi, Twitter randos.
That's right.
Or you should say X
Randos.
randos. But and Wadman checking in saying someone has been busy.
I don't really know what that was.
Yeah, I
Wait,
mean,
was that the wrong kind of busy?
yes, I think so.
All right.
Your finger
Yeah,
slipped
that's-
there, brother.
No, I
Okay.
thought it was appropriate.
We do want to
Um,
welcome a bunch of new followers that we've had on
Oh,
YouTube
yeah.
and also X. Both have great aviation communities. I mean, Instagram too, but we can't live stream on Instagram because they make it so damn difficult. We are on
Right.
Facebook though. If you do follow us on Instagram and you want to follow through that platform, Tony's favorite platform, Facebook, you can go there
YouTube?
and follow us there. But
Yeah,
but
right.
yeah,
And-
YouTube,
and I'm-
X, Facebook, and even Rumble. We're making an appearance on Rumble because that's kind of the thing to do these days.
Yeah,
it is.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
It
I'm
is.
glad you
Um,
brought that up because I wanted to say thank you as well because we've really had our following kind of shoot up the last couple weeks. So we
mhm.
appreciate you guys sharing and liking and subscribing and keep it up. Thank you.
And it's all because of you. So thank you so much.
Because of
Really-
me? Oh, you're talking about
Well,
them.
yeah, you guys.
The
yeah.
followers.
You're talking about
anyway.
people like this. Spartan fan 95.
What's
What up?
What's
Um,
up?
That one seems like a new one. So thanks for chiming in, saying hello. And here's an old friend, Hank, saying, "What's up, guys?"
Hank,
That's
welcome to
right.
the show tonight. We appreciate it.
And,
And
last one, really quick. It is Mars time. Anyone heard from our ex friend in Missouri?
Huh. I don't-
Which
You guys
one?
know what that
I'm
means?
not really not show.
Hmm.
I'm not really show. I'm not really sure what that refers to, but maybe
those must be comfortable
he
shoes.
or she will chime in to
Okay.
correct
Exactly.
that. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. It's Avgate community is a lot of fun, and it's great to interact
absolutely.
with and keep up on things because
And-
man, everybody. I mean, it seems like everybody has got a source these days for some cool stuff.
Mhm.
And it's cool. Oh, Brad, Spartans fan 1995. Cool.
What's up,
We're
Brad?
actually about to see something that Brad actually captured today.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it'll be our
Okay.
palate cleansing video, as Tony likes to.
So,
or Tony,
I'll-
Tony named it.
Right. I'll let you give the actual introduction, but as you guys know, and it's been all over Twitter as well, or X, excuse me. Sorry. Anyway, so a a nuclear reactor, a mobile nuclear reactor, was flown into Hill Air Force Base earlier this week. We talked about it on Sunday night, and it was a pretty cool thing. But a certain aircraft was like, "Hold my beer," and Aaron will explain that here. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So I've got a good buddy here in Utah, Brad Lineberger. He's a fellow Av Geek spotter, photographer extraordinaire. And Hank knows him really well too. Hank's watching tonight. But anyway, so I got a video. Salt Lake City had a unique visitor today. You don't see this type of iron in Salt Lake City often. But I'll go ahead and let's see. Let's read that chat really quick here from Matt, and then I'll go ahead and play the video. Please say that special visitor that came into Salt Lake City. You got it. Here we go.
Yep, I just brought it up because it seemed like good timing.
Okay, so Brad filmed this today. Coming into Salt Lake City. You can follow Brad there, Utah _plane spotting.
Nice. It's not the first time
cool.
that thing's been into SLC. I've seen that before.
Yeah, it has been.
Any indication on what she was carrying today? What the payload was, Brad?
We don't know. I mean, we might know, but it's something we probably shouldn't disclose. So,
well, it's not a military aircraft, so
No, it's not military, but a lot of times military does contract with large cargo operators
and fly into an international airport. Of course, then again, if it went to the air guard ramp, I guess that could be like it was considered classified.
I'm pretty sure they just went to the cargo
I'm going to
ramp.
tell you right now, randos want to know, damn it.
That's right.
Anyway,
Do you guys want to know what it was carrying when I was working out there?
Yeah, definitely.
It was carrying the exotic sports cars for that race that those celebrities did.
The Gumball 3000.
Yes, the Gumball, and they were racing to Vegas, and they literally started them from inside the aircraft, rolled them off, and went out the gate and took off. Like it was
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to have that kind of money where you're chartering some heavy iron like that, the Antonov AN-124. Now, it kind of brings back sad memories that the AN-225 was lost in Ukraine. It's so I hope somebody got in trouble for not evacuating those aircraft when the Russians were coming over the border,
or even somebody in Russia got in trouble. It's like, comrade, you weren't supposed to destroy that one.
Exactly. You would think that everybody would have enough respect
for that the gulag for you.
Anyway. It's, some asshole that probably has something against aviation because he's just a grunt on the ground and he's like, I wanted to fly helicopters.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
Brad was saying exactly, we can probably say more next week. So
yes, that's what I assumed there, Brad.
Yeah.
Just going to cue the conspiracy theory music.
You need to get the old X-Files.
Right. Yeah, and then get copyrighted. Anyway,
exactly.
Hank saying, well, that's why I just did it with my mouth. How was that? Okay, Hank's it's semi-military.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. All right. So cool. Well, thank you very much for that video.
Thanks, Brad. That's cool.
Thanks
you so
for
much, sending
Brad.
it over to me today.
Appreciate you watching tonight too. So don't forget, it's a live stream every Sunday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, right here on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, X, and I got to sneeze, so somebody else say something.
Something.
Yes, please. YouTube, X, Facebook, Rumble.
Yes,
it's live, like I said. Apparently, the allergies don't wait.
That's right.
All right. Should we get on to X Day Tuesday, brothers?
Let's do it.
Let's roll.
Okay. Again, thanks everybody for watching. Interact with us. Send us your comments. We'd love to hear from you. So I'm going to start off with just a couple, Aaron, and then I'll let you and Ryan take over. And,
go ahead.
And do a few things. So
would love to comment on what you bring to the table.
So this is a crazy... Thanks, brother. I appreciate that.
I could just use this voice instead.
No,
Okay. In
I'm
that
not gonna
case,
be
thank
childish
you,
like that.
Satan. I appreciate
Yes.
that.
Anyway.
Anyway, so as many of you've seen on X, of course, who follow aviation, a LATAM Boeing 777 rejected a takeoff in. Does anybody want to take a stab at the name of that city?
I don't know. I'm sure
Okay.
somebody in the chat
No.
would know how to pronounce it, but that's
Right.
okay.
So you saw a lot of angles of it when it was stopping, but there aren't too many videos of this angle. Want to thank Air Safety OTD by Francisco Cuna at ON Disasters. Anyway, he posted this on February 16th. Now, if you watch closely, okay, I'm going to, and he says, update. In the first seconds of this video, you can clearly see that the jet has already raised its nose before rejecting the takeoff. Preliminary data points it reached 170 knots before stopping. So this
Damn.
would mean that they rejected the takeoff after V1. V1 is the decision speed to either go or no go. And you're pretty much committed after V1. So it had to have been something pretty serious to make him reject the takeoff.
Why would they? Anyway.
So let's, here, I'm going to show you this video. Here we go. Now pay close attention. So there he is. Now watch. The nose is going to lift here in just a few seconds. Watch this.
Yeah, it's a little bit further down the runway, but yeah, that's wild. Well, it just shows how awesome the 777 is, man. That was able to stop that aircraft.
Okay, here we go. Here it is.
Yeah, you
See
think
the
he's
nose
gonna
start
lift
to
off
rotate any second. I said any
Tony's
second.
like, okay, here it is.
Here it is.
Here it
Here it
is.
comes. Okay,
One
watch.
sec.
There it is. Look,
There we
see?
go.
Did you
Yep.
see him go up?
Yeah. You know, I wonder if they were trying to rotate and something didn't feel right in the controls, and they're like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna do this,
Yeah,
so
'cause
we're
he
just gonna
bounced.
reject."
He bounced that down pretty hard.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
In fact, there's another video. In fact, most of the videos, when you look at them, let me see if. So here's the other video that I'll show you guys here. Let me back it up to the beginning. So okay, so
Yeah.
watching the very beginning of the video, you see the nose come down, and you see it kind of jump in here. Look.
Yeah, this is wild.
See, there it is, right there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, just stomping on the brakes there.
And
Yeah.
there are a couple of videos from somebody that was in the cabin, and you can't really tell what's going on.
Yeah.
But,
No. Other than
man.
I'm sure that everybody felt that braking and
Oh,
that
yeah.
full thrust reverse.
and so
action
right
going
here,
on.
you can see. Look how the brakes
Yeah.
are just glowing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
did it say where this aircraft was going? Because I'm guessing. I mean, it's a 777, so it already weighs a
Right.
ton. But you put, full fuel on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why they do the testing and certification. They basically fill it to gross weight and do a full run up and then a full rejection. And I think in the certification they even have to do it without reversers,
Right.
if I remember.
Exactly.
So what do you think the pucker factor was, or do you think they were just in full control there?
Well, it looked like they, slowed down in plenty of time before the end of the runway. So I don't know.
Now, I did see a couple reports on X of somebody saying, and it may have been, what's his name again? Air OTD or whatever. Let's see. It might have been Air Safety OTD that mentioned that there are rumors going around that maybe they received an engine overheat right before they.
I also heard that there was supposedly like some drone, excursion over the airport, over the runways. Like
I heard that rumor too.
multiple drones or something like that. But
Really? So this aircraft didn't. Do we know it didn't go back and take off and leave? It probably went back.
Oh
to the
no, it
gate
can't.
and- okay, all right.
Not with the brakes like that, because the plugs all blew in the wheels.
Okay.
So that
all
it
right.
deflated the tires, so
Right.
that they wouldn't burst with it being so hot or catching on fire.
Okay.
And
all right.
that's a
Good to know.
design safety feature
So
in the aircraft.
when I worked for SkyWest Airlines as a dispatcher, bet you didn't know that. when I was jump seating one time, we had to reject a takeoff, but we had barely begun our takeoff roll. I mean, they had throttled up the engine. We maybe went 10, 20 feet, and then they hit the brakes, and they had to get off the runway, and we had to wait for like 15 minutes for the brakes to cool. And so, I mean, it's just that much.
Yeah, you don't want to retract those hot brakes into a fully fueled departing aircraft.
Yeah, and that's what I figured and assumed, seeing them glow like that, but not ever flying the aircraft or anything like that. I didn't know if maybe they just had to, in like the operating manual, if it's like, oh, must wait 20 minutes or whatever.
And if they get any amount of heat, because there's in the cockpit, at least in the CRJ, and I'm guessing it's in all commercial aircraft, there's indicator lights at the temperature of the brakes. It's called the BTMS, the brake temperature monitoring system. And if you hit a yellow or a red, even a yellow, you have to wait until it cools back down to green. A lot of times, if there's any speed at all involved, they have to return to the gate, and it takes a while for the brakes to cool, and they usually send maintenance out, and they get it inspected. So,
Wadman's saying it looks like they were in full control and had great response time. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Joe says my kind of flight. Not sure if I'd want to deplane and wait, but I'm sure could have been a little fun.
I've never been on an airline flight where a rejected takeoff. I've been on a flight where we did a go around, but not a rejected takeoff. So it's pretty wild.
So one more quick thing that I want to share, and then it's off to you guys. So one more thing. Sadly, this week, actor Robert Duvall has passed away. 95 years old.
Wow.
And why am I mentioning Robert Duvall on an aviation podcast? Because he was in two of my favorite movies. Number one was The Great Gatsby, which was great. And
nothing to do with aviation.
Yes, it did.
I'm just
It was all about aviation. Anyway, and then the other one was, let's see, the one where the meteor goes to impact Earth and he takes off in a shuttle, and they go and they try and blow up the meteor. Not Armageddon.
Not
Deep
Armageddon.
Impact.
Deep Impact. Yeah.
Yep. He was in.
And then,
Deep
of course,
Impact
the famous line, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning."
Yep, exactly.
That
would be
that's
Apocalypse
what that
Now.
screenshot is with him in the hat there.
Yes.
Vietnam.
And there was one other aviation movie, and I can't remember which one it was. But anyway, so rest in peace, Robert Duvall. I liked several of your movies, so thank you very much. All right. Okay. What's in our X feed, brothers? Let's reveal it right now. I know everybody's dying to know. All
right. Well, here we go. Okay. So let's start out with this. So AvGeek Joe, that's what we call him. He's @Writer Joe on X. He says, well, ramp check global, 2 hours, F-16 minutes to go. Anyway, so Joe has been tagging us in all these posts about, that whole aviation symposium where everybody was called randos, posting about, aircraft movement. And anyway, this
my
one
favorite
is Defense.
one.
At Defense Geek. Sorry, Major, we're going to keep doing what we do so well. At MATA_OSINT.
I like Tyler Rogaway's X post. Do you have that handy?
I don't think so. Do you have it? Do you have it bookmarked?
Let me see if I do. Give me a sec. Go ahead and.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So here's another important one. This is at Real Airpower 1. The Pentagon wants to retire the A-10 Thunderbolt 2 in 2026 again, but Congress has stepped in and delayed the plan. Wow, pretty much the only thing that I agree with what Congress is doing lately.
Right. I wonder who in Congress is an X-A-10 pilot.
Well, and here's the thing.
There's
Actually,
gotta be at least one.
There are some things that I do agree with what Congress is doing lately, but as efficiently as Congress is running, I think that's the biggest issue. Yeah. Anyway, arguing that the Air Force has not yet demonstrated a fully viable replacement for its close air support mission. The divide is clear. For the Air Force, the A-10 ties up funds needed for modernization and future war readiness. For Congress, it remains a visible and proven source of reassurance for ground troops who may one day depend on it. Let's look at the two arguments. I don't know. Do we want to click into that real quick?
Might as well.
Yeah,
Sure.
hell,
Everybody loves
let's do it.
A-10.
Okay. So obviously, here's a picture of F-35, the Stowable version, B model. Let's see. The Air Force's case is rooted in future war planning. In a high-end conflict against peer adversary protected by layered defenses, the A-10's slow speed and low altitude attack profile make it highly vulnerable. But, you know, I'm going to add this in here, but it is extremely survivable.
I was just going to say that, yes.
Yep.
And Desert Storm and Afghanistan has proven that. But yes, I get their point there. It was designed for the Cold War battlefield and later excelled in permissive environments like Iraq and Afghanistan. But against modern integrated network air defenses, survivability becomes a serious concern. The service would rather invest in stealth jets, autonomous drones, advanced sensors, and next generation capabilities.
Okay, before you move on to the next part of the story, though, I want to add too that this looks to me like whoever is pushing for retiring the A-10 is they just want to be at 20, 30,000 feet playing video games, more or less. It looks to me like the actual art of low-level flying and air-to-ground attack, that art and that is going to be lost.
I mean,
and I understand we have the technology to do that, but don't you think there's still going to be a role for or some kind of a mission that requires an aircraft like that?
A close air support aircraft, and as great as the F-35 and other platforms are, they're not close air support.
No, they're not,
and they probably don't take fun into account for the pilots, right? Because I mean, we got to make sure whenever we have our next A-10 pilot on, we got to ask how much fun it is to do close air support in an A-10, right? But I'm sure they're not asking the pilots anything in this when it comes to that. But I mean, don't you think some pilots would just want and enjoy the close air support rather than the 30,000 foot attacks?
Well, yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, in a highly contested environment, the A-10 is, you know, I mean, it's got to stay super low to even evade any type of radar or, you know, surface to air. But I mean, the ground troops, I mean, the A-10 was like their lifeline, you know, for so
absolutely
so many
completely
battles.
Agree with that. And the other thing important about the A-10, it's not just the capability, is the fact that you know, when some jihadist out in the desert is attacking our troops or something else, I mean, seeing the A-10, it's pretty valuable because they're going to shit their pants before they die because they know what the A-10 can do.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so.
Yeah, well, and I had just posted on here. It looks like Joe says, "I love the A-10 too." Yes.
Oh yes, we do.
We all do. We all do. Okay, so let's quickly get this one over with, and I've got like another one, and then Ryan, you can scroll through a few.
We can just keep scrolling. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Congress sees a different problem. Not every war is a pure war. In CENTCOM, operations are as recently as 2025, the A-10 was still flying combat missions. It still is right now, actually.
Yeah.
Intercepting drones, escorting ships, and delivering close air support with long loiter times and heavy ordnance loads. CAS is not just about precision. It's about persistence, visual contact, and immediate responsiveness to troops in contact. Lawmakers and ground commanders view the Warthog's Avenger cannon not merely as a kinetic weapon, but as a psychological one without substitute. So true. Yeah, look at that shot. Exactly. Can the F-35 replace the A-10? Technically, yes. The F-35 brings stealth, center fusion, precision strike capability that the A-10 never possess, and it can survive in contested airspace where the Warthog likely cannot. But it performs combat air support differently from a higher altitude, operating as part of a networked force rather than a lone battlefield guardian. This is the real debate, modernization versus mission assurance. So let's ask the question. If you're a soldier in a foxhole, which matters more to you? The stealth you can't see or the Bert, you can hear.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
That's interesting. Want to throw in a comment from It's Hamar's time. The sad reality is the A10s can be brought down with a measly man pad.
Yeah, I
I
know.
love the A10 as much as Congress does, but it is vulnerable. Yes.
There's no question it's
Yeah.
vulnerable.
That's a good
As
point.
awesome as it is, but
Um,
you got to think it would be the responsibility of the bombers and the F-35s, you know, other attack aircraft and assets to destroy enemy air defenses. If you were able to destroy most enemy air defenses, the major ones, I mean, it doesn't take care of the man pads because those can be basically deployed anywhere on the battlefield. You know, it's I don't know. It's tough.
So where does the B-52 enter this argument? And what I'm saying is because it's an older
Standoff weapons, standoff cruise missiles, the
Yeah,
hypersonic
okay.
weapons, those type of things.
All right.
That's
was
what
just-
that's what the Air Force is planning on that.
Gotcha.
But so
Okay.
I don't mean to bring the tempo down here, but a follower, and we also follow him. Kind of a sad day. Just wanted to give a shout out. Sorry, brother. That's a tough one. Now, the one thing I'm embarrassed to know, I don't know if this is his wife or his girlfriend. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm sorry about that. But I've been following along. Apparently, she's been dealing with cancer, and this was his post 5 hours ago. She waited for me overnight. I had to get the kids to school. Then I could head to her. She waited. I arrived, held her hand, talked to her, kissed her forehead. Maybe 10 minutes. She was ready to go. She then stopped breathing. I held her hand. So sorry about that, man. That's a tough one, dude.
Yeah,
that kind of
and-
chokes me up just reading that. So
Well, the three of us can relate, and that's
Yeah.
all I'm going to say about that. So,
yeah, we've lost somebody close. as
So
well,
let's. I want to get to Tyler Rogaway's post really
okay,
fast.
go
I've got
ahead,
I've got
Tony,
it
and
pulled
switch
up.
over to that.
And then-
in between while he's pulling that up, we got BH checking in.
Oh boy.
Sorry for being late. Yeah, late. We're about to sign off. Did Tony talk about when he was a dispatcher
Dude.
at Sky West when the Ford Tri-Motors were first introduced? He did
Well,
talk
he
about
did
being
talk
a
about
dispatcher,
being
yes.
a dispatcher at Sky
Just
West.
minus the Ford
Well,
Tri-Motors.
of course he did. You know, you heard that anyway.
But thanks for checking in, BH.
Yeah,
funny.
thanks, BH. So here's Tyler Rogaway's post.
Oh, yeah.
Again, this is on the weapons and tactics
Oh,
post
yeah.
that's going all over the place. He says, it's very odd they never mention first that the adversaries have their entire force government that do this with far more resources and accuracy than dudes in their underwear at home watching Twitter and the ADSB exchange. And then
How does
Aaron
he know I'm
replied,
in my underwear? Oh.
well, then Aaron responds, RampCheck, wait a sec, Tyler, we're always fully clothed. Speak for yourself. Anyway, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
That's
well,
hilarious.
that's true.
Sorry.
It's a great post.
Man,
That's
is
funny.
Great post.
So we didn't cover a ton of stuff on Twitter because there's so much on
there's
there.
a lot. That's okay.
Yeah, and it's awesome, but we love it. And see, that's the purpose though of talking about X, because look at all the comments on the A10 story. We like to engage in conversation, and let's spark some debate, and maybe people that are listening, or maybe people that are in power that make these decisions are listening.
Yeah.
And I know that, a bunch of av geeks, because they love the A10, they love the way it looks, they love the way it sounds. Don't retire it. Just don't. Not yet. Anyway, so, hey, before we go, though, right there, right,
The Ramp Swag store.
is the
you got
QR
it.
code for the Ramp Swag store. Basically, in a nutshell, it's really cool aviation gear. You've got clothing, hats, stickers, mugs, bikinis. Bikini season's coming up soon. Anyway, go to the Ramp Swag store. Aviation merch that doesn't suck. Click the QR code right there. That'll take you right there and help support us. And also, make sure that for those of you that are new, please head over to our YouTube channel and go ahead. Obviously, subscribe, like this particular live stream, but go through all of our videos. I've noticed that that's starting to happen a little bit more and more.
Yeah.
And comment on the videos. share them with your friends and families. And yeah, again, we're slowly getting that algorithm.
Yeah, and we welcome
trained.
all comments, even if they're like smart ass comments. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't care.
Smart ass.
Everybody's welcome. Who cares?
Everybody's welcome, and everybody's an expert too. Don't forget.
This wasn't. He wasn't being a smartass, but there's always going to be more that could be covered, but only so much time. Yes, Wadman, and that is why we are doing 3 nights a week now. So
nice segue, brother. I like that.
Come back tomorrow night and talk about some more, guys.
Yeah, cool.
Exactly.
Do we have time to just play like a 1-minute video from our X feed? What time is it?
Let's we got a couple more comments. Let's get to those really quick,
Let's
Ryan, before we do
comments.
that. Let's read those last 3 comments, and then we'll
okay.
Play that video, and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
Look up my post on the subject. 99% of what the video posted cut off the first 40 seconds of the recording of the Colonel's video.
Yeah.
She was completely taken out of context. Had people posted the full length video, her answer makes total sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, and we talked about this on Sunday though.
We did.
Where we basically said we agree with, the overall subject matter, with what she was saying, but at the same time, it's like you can't just blame like everybody is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So we hear you and we agree. BH, yes, everyone loves the A10. What other jet offers you 26 minutes between when the time wheels leave the runway and when it passes over the speedway?
And that's when it's flexing.
Yep, that's right. It's a good point.
Brand new and amateur level AvGeek photographers like yourself there, BH. You need time.
Yikes.
When you're shooting with Nikon, you need time and a slow aircraft in order everything to work, So
Yikes.
You should be grateful.
All right.
For that.
I'll tell you what.
Your elders, BH.
Yes. So we'll go ahead and we'll say our goodbyes to you for the evening. Now, tomorrow night, we're going to be premiering some video that we took at Red Flag 26-2, and we've got a long form video. Did I say 2? I'm excited for -2. I've been talking about it all day. You guys can anyway. 26-1. We and so kind of a sneak peek at the long form video that's going to be coming out soon as well. And anyway, so tune into that tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to play that video, Aaron, then we'll roll right into the closing. So you got it queued up, ready to go?
Yep, ready to go. Okay,
so awesome. So I'm Tony.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Ryan. Good day.
So this is from our post that we did earlier today. It's just kind of a cool video. Just us capturing, the 65th aggressors. Oh, yeah.
I like getting 2 perspectives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
We're at Cheyenne when you see Powerlines.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my God, I know. Seriously.
Power lines and tweakers.
That's right. All right. Well, cool. Just wanted to show that. Just a couple clips of us capturing the 65th aggressors at Red Flag 26-1.
Awesome.
More to come.
Yes. Thank you again, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And what the hell? We hate to say goodbye, but we love. No, wait, that's not the right line. I'm Tony.
I'm Aaron.
Oh, doing it again. I'm Ryan.
Yes. Why not?
Good day, everyone.
See ya.